What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Neil K Trading. Today I just want to go over my trade recap. This is how I made $2,000 trading Nasdaq Futures. It will say how long it took me in the thumbnail, or in the title of the video. Yeah, we had FOMC on Wednesday, so I was rather cautious trading pretty much all week. So had one good trade on I think Monday. It's when I posted. Now I pretty much have not touched the charts at all. And now that news has come out and I have an idea of where market should be going, yeah, I'm okay with trading again. I know December has been shaky for a lot of people, but you just have to navigate accordingly, manage your risk, and you should be fine. So, yeah, just jumping into the trade today, we dumped all morning. And then from there, I probably didn't really get on the charts up until about here when we had this continuation down. So I did have these levels marked out on the 5-minute. So I was waiting for any one of these levels to get swept, but I mainly wanted this first one to get swept. This was equal lows from yesterday that were created. So what did I end up doing? Took a look, waited for equal lows to get swept. Not only did we sweep equal lows, we had this drawn liquidity here that we managed to take out. We hit this drawn liquidity. We also hit that main 5-minute equal low that I was waiting to get hit, and it was created. We got those equal lows. And in that sweep, we created this fair value gap. And what did I do? I waited for a strong momentum candle, in clear indication that we're moving higher. So waited for an inverse, got that inverse on this candle. What did I do? I waited for price to fill me in at the top of the inverse. So as you can see, it's 15125. Look at my cursor, 151.25. Filled my order right exactly on the top here, and pretty much didn't really didn't go. I mean, went a little close to my stop, but I had put stops at 33 points. I think I did have it at 35 points just to avoid any like stop hunts that could have potentially happened. But yeah, we inversed that fair value gap, so turn that to IFVG. We had tested it twice, and we actually did disrespect that inverse, but we did not get a change in state of delivery to the downside, which was really nice. And this candle, after this had closed, this candle really opened really strong, indicating that there was strong manipulation happening. I'm sure we had a little bit of accumulation here on a lower time frame. Manipulated this low and started to distribute back up. But yeah, the main point I was looking for, I just wanted to see CISDs happening here. We had a fair value gap here. I wanted to see that get inversed. We ended up doing that, so we inversed that fair value gap. And pretty much for me to want to see continuation on a really high level, we have 2 CISDs here. There's that one. No, let's see, that's weird. Huh. So yeah, we created this change in state of delivery, and I really did want to see price shoot all the way up to this buy side. We did come close later in the day, but for the sake of this trade, I just wanted to manage my risk. I didn't want to really let go of all this, like, that's over 100-point drop that we had here. So I was originally targeting that high like that, but what did I end up doing? Saw that we had an inverse fair value gap get created at the top here. Not only did we do that, if we come take a look at the 5-minute here, 1 second. If you look at the 5-minute, this is PB Blake and Patrick's model. So they wait for an unfilled 5-minute fair value gap to get hit. So as you can see, we have this fair value gap here. Price had just swept out lows, and tapped into this unmitigated fair value gap, and what ended up happening on a lower time frame. So as you can see here, this gray region is that 5-minute fair value gap. We created an inverse fair value gap, and the candle that had the closure had a lot of momentum, so I decided to go ahead and exit my position after quite a big dump. Honestly, I left some good gains on the table. Yeah, like 500. I could have made $500 more if I exited on that closure, but I still made 2,000 on that trade, so I'm not gonna complain. I'll take it. It's a really good trade for just trading one contract. I was really considering two because I was confident in how much, like, I was very confident after seeing this manipulation candle that we're gonna move way higher. So I was really planning on adding my position here, but I don't know why I didn't. That's retrospect. But we created this inverse up here and immediately started flushing back down to that old CISD. So again, if you look at the 5-minute, again, we had this CISD on the 5-minute, tag back into it, and price continued back up towards that original sell side that I had marked out. We didn't fully take it out. I imagine there were a lot of orders in this region because we did also have a 5-minute unfilled fair value gap, so we did end up printing off of that unfilled 5-minute. Didn't quite sweep that liquidity. We maybe had a SMT at these highs as well, so you never know, but did not end up getting that much. It would have been a really good trade, but I'm happy with the outcome of it. I'm not one to complain. That was over 102 points. It's really good in my standards. Yeah, real quick, entered the trade at 11:41 and got out at 12:25. Okay, that was kind of a long trade. Nonetheless, played out really well. Can't complain. Yeah, I'm gonna try to start posting more content related to different IFVG like entry models, like the what's that model? PB Blake's model, the mech model. We start like jumping into that a little bit. I know a lot of people are kind of confused on how you can enter on inverse fair value gaps. I know a lot of people don't really believe in it too much, especially when it comes to like the win rate percentage, if this is actually a good strategy. It can only be a good strategy if you're using these other confluences with it. You can't just enter every inverse that you see. If you do that, you're likely to get burnt. Like, just a quick example here. If you just saw that there is a fair value gap here. Oh, that didn't inverse. Okay, well, if you saw that... Okay, no, I can't come up with a good example right now. Probably this. There's a tiny one here. People enter that inverse, take it up to... I mean, yeah, we did have some buy side here. And I feel like more people would anticipate that move back up to here. But you can't just enter every inverse. You have to pair it with strong draws on liquidity, along with... I like doing CISDs just for extra confirmation. But yeah, good trade. Really good way to end the week. I'm sorry if I do seem low energy. I'm really behind on sleep, but yeah, ended up having a good end to this week. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave a like, or if you have any questions, leave a comment. Make sure to also leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you don't know anything that I'm like really talking about, if this all just went over your head, I do have a full educational series. Make sure to go check it out. I'll put it in the top corner up there, so feel free to click it, take a watch, take notes. And yeah, my next video will be giving you all an exact start to finish timeline on how you can become a profitable trader in less than 3 months. So no experience, nothing, all the way to profitable first payout in 3 months. And I try to keep it as simple as possible. You don't want to know every single trading strategy, every confluence. You have to be a master of one. You can't just be like, oh, you can do a little bit of all, but master of none. You have to master one strategy that is proven to have a high win rate, and you have to be able to repeat it, not just based off pattern, but based off of meaning. Every trade you take tells a story, so it's your job to try and interpret the stories. They're already getting told to us. We already see what's happening. Only thing we can do is move with the markets. We can't move against it, and we can't expect it to do what we want it to do. We have to adhere to its rules. So yeah, thank you for watching. Be patient, be humble. Take care.